All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Friday, the 31st of July, 2020. We've got a great start of a beautiful weekend. All right, the last day of July, we've got the moon moving into the sign of Capricorn, right? We're getting work done this weekend. We are making things happen. We've got the sun in the sign of Leo. Okay, now it's moving from 8 to 9 degrees today, which is going to be forming a fire trine to what? To Chiron over there in Aries, the slow-moving asteroid, right? That's big enough that it plays a role in astrology that I definitely like to pay attention to in the dailies, because there's always a healing that's going on mentally, emotionally, physically. There's always something that, just like Uranus's job is to create a release. There's always something to release. The South Node's job is to let go. There's always something to let go, something to release, something to expand upon, something to heal. So the sun, right, home in Leo, giving us that fire, reminding us that we're passionate and creative, and we're allowed to express ourselves, we're allowed to be. We don't have to apologize for everything we do. How often we say, I'm going to go do this real quick. I'm going to go do this real quick. There's like this always sense of like urgency or hurry, for something else or somebody else, and it's just like we're allowed to just be. We're allowed to just do the action, and for the action to take as much time as the action needs. We're not in a rush. Right? We're not in a rush to heal something. Okay, Capricorns are not in a rush to get something done. They want to get it done just right. There's no Capricorn goat that is running up the side of the mountain. It takes slow and steady, methodical, calculated steps to get to the goal, right? And that's where the moon is right now. Our emotional need is to be slow and steady. Slow and steady wins this race, right? And that is the theme of 2020. Slow and steady wins the race. I've been saying that all year long, especially since we have Jupiter, Pluto, and Capricorn. Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn up in Capricorn, right? This is a patience game. We want to change our lives, and we can see it in our hand. We can see it in our head. We want to hold it in our hand. And sometimes it's instantaneous, but sometimes it takes work and dedication. And that's what the moon is reminding us today, that this is a slow process of work and dedication, that it's not just getting to the top of the mountain, right? So let me show you the chart here. Okay, so I got to pull back to 10. Now, there's some really cool stuff happening. I personally love the moon in Capricorn. Now, the moon is home in Cancer, so this is at its fall here. It's at a weaker point in the zodiac. I love it because it's getting stuff done. It's putting our focus and our emotional energy to getting the work done that we need to do. And that's what the moon's all about, our emotional needs. So this is emotionally saying, look, there's something that has to be done over this weekend, especially coming into Saturday and Sunday as the moon connects with, the trifecta up here. Okay. Now we have the sun creating a trine over here to Chiron today. All right. Really beautiful aspect. Let me move forward a couple of hours. There we go. So we're going to be feeling this all day. And as you see, this is 7 p.m. But the sun, nice and slow. So we'll be feeling this connection all day here with Chiron. Okay. So this is, of course, self-healing. Okay. Parts about ourselves that we need to heal. Something about ourselves. It's like falling in love with yourself. Falling in love, this is your life, right? And the sun is saying, yes, and I have all the abilities to shine this light on the things that I need to heal in myself, or to switch my perspective of myself, to fall in love with myself, to love my life, to wake up every day in love with life, this life that I have, okay? That's a really good feeling. It's something that it's difficult to sustain, every single day of every moment of every waking day, right? And that's the sun's job, is to sustain that energy here in Leo. All right, that sun never stops dimming. It never stops shining its light at full capacity for us. It never dims down no matter what, right? So we have that ability within us, and we can apply that to whatever we have to do today to heal. Now, there's a really cool aspect going on here. If you follow these dotted lines connecting to Chiron, ... up here to release of information in the South Node, right? Releasing of collective information, releasing of information that no longer serves us, philosophies, religious ideas, things that just no longer serve where we're going, okay? And it's up to us, individual, right, to sort that out, to do the healing, okay? And we have this biseptile down here to Mercury, and this triseptile up here to the south node. South node, biseptile to Chiron, Chiron septile to Mercury, right? So this is about communication. So the healing that's going on and what we're releasing deals with communication. Now, whether that's coming from you, communication, whether that's communication you're going to receive, whether that's insight, this could just simply be a mental awakening. This doesn't necessarily mean it's outside communication coming in or you communicating with the outside. This can be completely internal. You know, this is different, and how it plays in your chart is different to every single person. However, this is communication, insight coming in that will release and add to some sort of a healing, okay? Very loud here in the chart today, very loud. And as well, we still have, of course, Saturn septile to Uranus, Uranus septile to Neptune, okay? That's been going on, and we'll continue this, especially this one here with Neptune and Uranus will be going on throughout August, all right? These are really, really positive aspects that are going on. Now we see a lot of red lines going on today as well, right? We have the North Node here down in Gemini saying, I need to seek out information, I need to seek out, step outside of my comfort zone and really look at both sides of the coin. We have this little semi-square here to Uranus and semi-square to the Sun. Okay, these are both fixed signs, okay? Fixed sign of Taurus, fixed sign of Leo, mutable sign of Gemini, going with the change. These fixed signs this isn't about change, okay? Which is Uranus's biggest job here over the next several years, is to create change in a place where nobody wants change to exist, okay? So my Taurus friends are really feeling that, whether you're Taurus moon, sun, rising, you know, whatever. My Taurus friends are really feeling this, as we're all feeling it in the zodiac. This, you know, Taurus plays somewhere in everybody's chart. So the job is, again, to create change and release pressure where things don't want to change and where pressure's been built up, okay? And this is Saturn's job, is create pressure, tension, and here we're still talking about government and structure and order and laws and creating new laws to make sure that we're safely moving forward, you know, in December, all right, when Saturn comes back here into Aquarius. So this tension here with the Sun, with Uranus, pointing to the North Node, seeking information, right? This is saying, like, here I am, you know, I'm doing the same thing every day, every single day, and I'm not seeing the changes that I want. And this is saying we need to step outside of that and do something else, do something different, try the other thing, right? Whatever that may be. So this is just some of the tension that's going on, you know, try something different, switch it up. So we have this steady, fixed, you know, like cows, you know, they go in the same pack like ants, you know, and they create these rudders, right? So they keep the same line all the time. They walk the same path. And it's just like, okay, we have to uncomfortably change paths, change directions, right? But the positive thing is with the Sun in Leo is we have, although it's a fixed sign, we have the energy, the stamina, the ferocity, okay, to create that change that we need. We have the energy to seek that out, to make the changes, whatever is going on in our lives. So there's a lot of positivity. So if there's something going on that you're feeling the tension, you know, figure out whatever is going on internally and seek that resolve, right? I don't need to tell you, you're already on it. It's a beautiful start to a weekend. Right after this, I'm going to start getting into the monthly horoscopes, so stay tuned for those. Should be up very shortly. All right, my friends, I love you. I wish you enough. Have a happy start to your weekend, and we'll see you very shortly.